Hello again and welcome to lesson 2 of the Healing Parent Free Training Program, and this lesson is called Looking Past the Label. I would like you to become aware of something that has the potential of having a very negative effect on your child's self-esteem and sense of self-worth. And that is a difficult topic, but at the same time it is one that needs to be addressed. It is the issue of having a diagnostic label. Now let me say, I understand that there are times, although I wish that there weren't, but I understand that there are times when getting a diagnosis is necessary, such as for getting certain accommodations for the child at school. Here's what you need to be aware of so that the label does not have a negative impact on the child. Firstly, be aware that you do not allow the label to affect your perception of the child. It is kind of natural that when a parent has heard this diagnosis being uttered by a healthcare practitioner, such as ADHD or autism or depression, or whatever it may be, it's kind of natural that this will begin to cloud the way in which the parent sees the child. Please do not allow that to happen. Your child's diagnostic label is not your child's identity. It is not who they are. Remember that your child is a remarkably talented, unique human being. He or she is not the label. The other danger with the diagnostic label is that teachers may change their perception of the child and also change what they believe the child is capable of. And so I suggest that you have a conversation with the teachers and respectfully but firmly request that the teacher never uses the label in front of the child, never speaks about the child in the terms of the label, and tell the teacher that you don't see the child as the label. You see the child as having amazing talents and abilities and as being whole, and you would like the teacher to do the same. And the same rule applies for you at home. Do not have conversations with your spouse that are constantly referring to the label. Don't let the siblings refer to the child's label. Any conversations about the child is only about the wonder and magnificence of who the child is. The child may see the world differently, the child may learn differently, but this does not mean that they need to be stigmatized by a label. So moms and dads, please be sure that you are not in a relationship with a label. Lose the label, don't think about the label, just be in a relationship with that extraordinary being that is behind the label. And you'll be amazed at the difference this will make to your child's sense of self-worth. Because very often the label becomes your child's self-fulfilling prophecy. If he hears himself referred to in the terms of the label over and over again, he will become the label. I remember a wonderful 8-year-old boy who visited with me. Let's call him David. And he walked into my office and said, "Hello, Dr. Sandy. I've got ADHD. My name is David." And what he had actually done is made David his middle name and made ADHD his primary identity. This is something you really do want to avoid. Your child is so much more than that diagnostic label. Now I know that many of you who are watching this will, for all kinds of reasons, not be able to have private consultation with me. And this has prompted me to create the Healing Parent Toolbox in a way that is exactly like having private consultations with me at a considerably reduced price. The Healing Parent Toolbox contains exactly the same information that I teach my clients. That is the 3 fundamental pieces of information that you will need in order to be a healing parent, and the 3 foundational tools that you will need in order to start the healing process in a very powerful way. Included also in the Healing Parent Toolbox is a personal scorecard just for you, so that you can look at what kind of areas do you as a parent need to heal for yourself. And there is a free copy of my book. So sign up and let's begin the consultation.